Welcome to ICCLAB. I'm Taylor, and I want to share something I've had to confront in my own trading. Sometimes when a strategy stops producing the results we expected, our first instinct is to blame the system. But before we throw it away and start searching for something new, a new system, a new trading methodology, a new indicator, it may be worth asking ourselves a harder question. Is the strategy really failing, or have impatience, emotion, and inconsistency changed the way we're executing it? Have impatience, emotion, and or inconsistency changed the way we're executing it? Now, I'm not saying that to criticize anyone. I'm saying it because sometimes the most useful trading advice is also the most uncomfortable. So let's talk about it. A strategy can only work when we actually follow it. And if we're being honest, and many of us don't trade our strategy exactly as it was designed, we enter a little early because we're afraid of missing a move. We take a setup that doesn't quite meet our rules because we really want that trade that day. We move our stop because we don't want to accept a loss. I'm guilty of that. Not anymore. And after the trade fails, we say the strategy didn't work. But did the strategy fail, or did we change it? Did we change the strategy in the middle of the trade? That's where honesty becomes important. So if your plan required confirmation and you entered without it, you didn't really test your system. If your risk plan said to exit and you stayed, you didn't really test your system. And if you took a trade because you were bored, frustrated, or trying to recover a loss, you didn't really test your system. You tested your emotions. So I've learned that sometimes the answer isn't another indicator, another strategy, or another course. Sometimes we simply need to become more patient. And I've been talking about that for a while now. We need to become more honest about our decisions and emotionally strong enough to follow our rules, even when following them feels uncomfortable, as it will quite often. So before you abandon your strategy, review your last 10 trades. Now, actually do this. And then ask yourself a couple questions. Did I follow every rule? You got to be honest with yourself. Did I wait for all the required evidence? Again, this requires honesty if you're going to become a good trader. Did I manage the trade according to the original plan? Did you follow ICC? Or did my emotions quietly take over? Again, your strategy may not be failing. You may simply need to become more consistent in the way you execute it. And that's something every trader can work on. Here at ICCLAB, we're learning to wait for indication, correction, and continuation because the market must earn our participation. The market must, as we say, confess. So no proof, no trade. If you're serious about developing both your trading process and the discipline required to follow, join us. Join us inside our school. It's free. It's called ICCLAB. Check it out. Until next time, peace.